Well, still a lot of questions after a small plane flew into restricted airspace over our nation's capital. That incident prompting the military to scramble fighter jets. That plane eventually crashing in the mountains of Virginia. Our NewsNation affiliate there giving us our very first look now at the crash site from the air. And TSB officials warning that that site poses many challenges and to not expect answers anytime soon. NewsNation's Evan Lambert is live for us in D.C. to help unravel the mystery now. Evan?
Hey, Natasha, we just learned from a Pentagon source a total of 6 F-16s were dispatched at the same time yesterday to try and intercept the Cessna. 2 from Joint Base Andrews got there first and attempted for 30 minutes to make contact with the pilot. The plane was unresponsive before crashing. Look at the Cessna Citation's flight path on FlightAware. You see it take off from Tennessee yesterday afternoon just after 1, then fly up to Long Island before making a sharp U-turn and heading into the D.C. area, then crashing in the George Washington National Forest. And you hear that sonic boom. That's what resulted from those jets quickly being sent to the private plane that was flying in restricted airspace. It sends the dog running. A defense official telling NewsNation the jets did not shoot down the plane. It appears to have crashed on its own in rural southwest Virginia around 3:20 Sunday afternoon. The NTSB saying this morning it will be at the crash site for days to determine what went wrong.
We expect to be here for at least 3 to 4 days, but we'll be here as long as it takes, of course. This will be a very challenging accident site.
FAA records show the plane registered to Encore Motors of Melbourne, Inc., a Florida business. Its owner, John Rumpel, suggested to the New York Times the plane may have lost pressure, the cabin may have lost pressure, saying, quote, they all just would have gone to sleep and never woke up. It descended at 20,000 feet a minute, and nobody could survive a crash from that speed. He confirmed his daughter, 2-year-old granddaughter, her nanny, and the pilot were on board. The family was heading back to their house in the Hamptons after visiting Rumpel in North Carolina. Virginia State Police said there were no survivors. Natasha?
Yeah, it's so sad. And Evan, we still don't have an official cause for what actually happened. But certainly with the suggestion from the plane's owner about a potential loss of cabin pressure, it really triggers many of us to remember the crash in the 90s that killed golf legend Payne Stewart.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.